Good morning, YouTube. It's about 7 o'clock. The sun is just about to come up someplace over there. I guess it's about 7:30 sunrise. Anyway, I'm working on a 2006 Ford Freestyle. I bought it really cheap because it was in an accident and it's got a few issues. I'm hoping to fix it rather simply and then turn around and sell it, make a little money. Let me flip my camera around, show you what I have going on. That didn't flip around. I got another screen in the way. There we go. So this is it. 2006 Ford Freestyle. What is that? 3.0 V6, I think, something like that. Anyway, I bought it for $500. As you can see, the clear coat here. Right now it's covered in frost, but there was just a little patch of clear coat left on the hood and I scraped it off with a razor blade. So the hood has no clear coat, and the bumper, it's all coming off. And I was looking, same thing on this side. I was looking at the alignment. See that gap there? It's got about a 1-inch gap. And over here, it's snug tight. So when I think it got hit, they shifted everything toward the passenger side. And then they put it all back together and threw a cheap paint job on it, which is now coming off. But when you start the car and drive it, it runs really good. I mean, no issues, no transmission slippage, nothing. But after about 5 minutes, you get out on the highway. I haven't driven it a lot. I test drove it before I bought it. She wanted 1,500, and you couldn't even get it up to highway speed. It would cut out and the wrench light would come on. So I offered her 500 and she took it. And after doing some research, it seems like my culprit is the fuel rail sensor, which is that thing right there. Here's the new one. I ordered it on Amazon. Just came in yesterday. So it's 20 degrees outside. I'm gonna get the new rail sensor on it, and then hopefully it'll start and run good, and I'll put it in the garage and start cleaning on it. But I just wanted to show you this real quick. Sorry for all my rambling. It's got 2 bolts that hold it on. It's pretty simple. One there, and this clip that comes off. And the clip, you just have to push down on this part. I used a screwdriver because my fingernail wasn't tough enough, and then wiggle it off. And there's a vacuum line on the back. You can see the vacuum line there and the nipple that it goes on to. And I've already had it off once, and you can't see anything wrong with it, but I guess it senses the pressure, or it gets a signal how much pressure, fuel pressure, the engine needs, and then it sends a signal to the fuel pump to tell it how much to pump, whether a little bit or a lot. So I guess it depends on your speed. But anyway, the 2 times I've driven it, it'll run around 35-40 miles an hour just fine. I even drove about 5 miles down the highway. It was fine. I turned it around, put it on cruise control, and tried to accelerate with the cruise control, and it just started cutting out. So I'm hoping it's this and maybe not the cruise control, but you never know. So many vacuum lines. I guess a lot of these cars have a lot of vacuum line problems back in here, rotten hoses and stuff like that. I've checked all that and it seems to be fine, and it runs really good for 5 minutes and then it doesn't. So I think I'll just make a part 2 after I get this changed out, and I may even cut part of this video out. I don't know. Anyway, I'll let you know if this fixes my problem. I'm hoping, because it's so cold, I hope that doesn't affect the problem. I hope that I drive it down the highway for 5 or 10 minutes and it's fixed, and guess what? We'll get back to you. Thanks for watching.